What's up, everybody? Mike Watson back again for the second part of Chat and Draw. If you're just tuning in and joining us right now, I am Most Epic, the most enthusiastic person in comics, also known as the publisher and lead creative for Freestyle Comics. And this is my show where we chat and we draw. And I've been doing it about to be 400 episodes. I really need to figure this out. I need to really I got to sit down and count the episodes so I know exactly where I'm at, because 400 is coming really close. Like I feel like I'm like on 485 or something, or 385 or something like that. But that's crazy that this show's been going on that long. So right now, tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Go check out my Kickstarter at fskgo.com. Go check that out. It's going on right now. We probably got about, I think 7 days left on that Kickstarter. Haven't checked it because I have in my head that if I don't check it, more money will be put onto it. So I'll check it at the end of the night. But any support you guys can throw that way, whether that's a share, a pledge, or just spreading the word of it, it would be much appreciated. So we're going to get right into our episode. I'm going to bring our guests out in traditional chat and draw fashion. Bang.
Wait a second. A new opponent has interrupted the tournament.
There
Hi.
we go. Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good. Glad to have you. Glad to have you here on this chat talking with us. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody?
Well, my name is Maya Dixon. I am a filmmaker, professor. I work at CCAD. I've been there for 2 years. Been filmmaking for about 10 years and working on a new film.
Awesome. I think you're the first person we've had on the show that is doing a film.
Oh, really?
So I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So let me get here. Let's get on the drawing board. Switching scenes. Bam. All right. So what is this movie? Tell us. Well, first off, where's the link? Oh, wait, you sent me that link. Let me grab that.
I sent you the link. The link is important because we're still fundraising money for post-production. So please donate, share.
Oh, there is the link. Grabbing it now.
Thank you.
No problem. I get my stuff mixed up between my desktop computer and my laptop
Oh, no, that's okay.
when I set this stuff up. All right, we got the link there, and it's been starred. We are sharing right now on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, my other YouTube channel, and Facebook right now. We got a couple people in the chat that are listening or whatnot. Go ahead and tell us about your movie. What's the name of it?
Darius gets a smoothie.
All right, I'm so right now, I'm telling you right now, I was very much so intrigued by this title. Very much so intrigued by it.
So it's based on my time. I went to Spelman College. It's based on my time in Atlanta, Georgia, where I would frequent a vegan restaurant. And at this vegan restaurant, they had a smoothie bar. And at the smoothie bar, I would get smoothies all the time, and they were delicious. I didn't think anything of it until I brought a friend, and he was like, this place is weird. I feel a little uncomfortable. And we asked them, the people who worked there, why they were vegans. And they said, well, because chickens could have HIV. And then we were like, oh, that's interesting. And then they said, well, we're going to buy a commune in Ghana.
Wait. Chickens can have HIV?
Yeah. Backtrack. Yes, chickens could have HIV. Yes, it's a very odd thing to say.
That is not what I expected to hear.
And that's what makes this movie fun.
Yeah, that was not on my bingo card for this conversation.
Chickens could have HIV, so tell your friends that chickens could have HIV.
I did not know that. Is that like a real thing?
No, it's not a real thing. It's just something that they said that made me think this place is a little strange. This place is not quite what it appears to be. But also they said that they were going to build they had already bought some land in Ghana, and that they were going to have a commune in Ghana. And so, yeah, pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah.
So we realized, and we looked at each other, and we were like, "Oh, this is a cult." So this is basically the premise of my story. Essentially, two friends, Darius and Alfred. This is also a spec script for Atlanta. Darius and Alfred go into a restaurant that has a smoothie bar, and one friend is really into it, and the other friend is not. And chaos ensues, and we see how the dynamics between this friendship and between these new characters work out. So yeah, it's a very character driven piece, and I'm really excited to get this done. Right now, we're in pre-production currently, and we will start production on February 28th and March 1st.
Oh, that's soon.
I know, it's coming up. I'm getting all these text messages from my assistant directors. They're texting me right now. My phone's going off.
So, like, how many films do you have under your belt?
So right now, this would be my second film.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. What was the first film about?
The first film was called Indigo Child. It was about this child that had ADHD, but because she had ADHD, she had special powers. So it was kind of a science fiction film, very quiet, but a beautiful piece about how far a mother will go for a child.
Okay, that's what's up. All right. And about how long was that one?
That was about 15 minutes. This one's going to be a little bit shorter. It's going to be 7.
All right. So I forgot to ask my question. What is your origin story? How do we even get the film? How do we get here for this to be your thing?
Oh, my origin story?
Yeah.
Well, I was born and raised in Columbus, Ohio. I've always really enjoyed movies and television. And I didn't really know that until I went to Spelman College. I took English classes because I was an English major, but I started taking film classes housed in the English department. And I was like, there's something here. So I decided to go to film school. And I did my first year at Howard University. And I didn't end up liking Howard. It didn't end up working out. But I ended up transferring to American University and completing my degree there. While I was there, I had a chance to study abroad in the Czech Republic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in Prague. So that was pretty incredible. And also my final 2 years completing my thesis film, Indigo Child. And after I completed Indigo Child, we got into 3 film festivals. We got into Origins Film Festival here in Columbus, Ohio. We got into Morehouse College Human Rights Film Festival in Atlanta, Georgia, and the Black San Francisco Film Festival in San Francisco, California.
Wow, that's impressive. And I'm ashamed that I don't know this. I talk to you once or twice a week at school.
Yeah, we see each other once or twice. But, I think it's casual talk. And then also I don't like talking about myself. I need to work on that.
All right, so we got our first film. It's done a small tour in some big places. You've been to some amazing places. Now you're here for your second film. You're doing a GoFundMe right now to get this labeled about a smoothie shop that said they were starting their own thing because chickens could get HIV. which is a great premise that you have this thing to start off of. Tell us
Yes.
about the character that we have that I'm drawing for you right now.
You're drawing Darius. Darius, how do I explain Darius? Darius he's whimsical, he's fun, he's aloof, he's very connected to the universe and the world, but he also does not listen to words of caution, words of words of caution, words of word am I looking for? I'm trying to think of the word. He doesn't just like go by the rules, if that makes sense. Not a serious guy, but has a lot of whimsy to him. And Alfred is very opposite. He's shaped by the world around him in terms of doing the right thing. And he's a little bit more cautious due to his experiences in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we also have Hadassah, who is extremely whimsical. She is a part of the cult and she has a conversation with Darius because this is a very character driven piece. And she kind of lets go of a couple secrets with the cult in terms of who they worship and how she is connected to the universe because she's a vegan. So
Okay. Oh, that's different. All right, there we go. All right, so what? Walk us through like what's day one going to look like for you? Like how much prep and planning are you doing for this? How do you start off your day one once you start filming this?
The very first day of production, we're probably going to do rehearsals. We'll also look in the space because the art director basically is someone who's very important to this project. We have a space that's kind of my DP says corporate.
Mm-hmm.
So we have an art director who's kind of going to make our space look like a hippie hut or more hippie, if that makes sense. So our art director is going to have plants. She's going to have some juice, some vegetables, and some fruits that we're going to add to the set. We're going to add some art, some African art as well. So basically set dressing is going to be extremely important when we get into the space. The next things we're going to do is rehearsals. I'm going to talk to the actors, see how they feel, get a feel for how they think that they should interact. And one of our characters is going to improvise, which I think is fun. I'm not going to spoil it. But one of our characters is going to improvise. So I think that's going to be really interesting. And after that, that's when we press record and we just record all day. So it's going to be 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Where we're going to be shooting this the entirety of our project.
Are you going to do this all in one day?
No, we have 2 days.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, wow. All right. That's
no,
all right.
No. 2 days. 2 days. So 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. for 2 days. Yes.
All right. So that's a lot. Are you guys going to do like, I know you said you're going to rehearse, but does that involve like doing a table read of like reading through the whole?
Oh, so our table read is February 13th.
Okay.
If you want to come, you're more than welcome to join us. It's going to be February 13th. And basically our table read is just to kind of get out the actors' concerns and kind of just to get the entire crew together. I mean, the cast together, because we haven't got the cast together since they've been cast. So this is a very exciting day for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's basically you read table reads, you kind of read and get the feel and the vibe of the room and the vibe of the actors, and then they'll ask me questions and then I'll give them some answers of, should I take this up? Should I take this down? Am I being too loud? Am I being too soft? And things like that. And then we'll adjust it. But that's like our initial tweaking session.
Okay. All right. So, what is the end goal for you? Do you want to be doing big tent pictures? Do you want to be doing big Hollywood pictures? Or do you want to keep, or do you want to do small scale?
I think I'm going to stay on the indie market. I would love to be like Spike Lee, doing big indie pictures. So that's probably the goal. Or like Ava DuVernay in her early years. I would like to stay on the small because you have a lot of more creative control. Usually, when you do those big Hollywood pictures, you don't have as much creative control. So I think I want to be able to have creative control over what I do. So I'm going to keep it to my small scale, not small scale, because to most people this is big scale. But yeah, keeping it to indie.
All right. But what if you got approached with the offer from big?
I take it. I take it. It's money. No, it's not just money. It's exposure. I think the most important thing is exposure, and letting different people know, like, here I am. I'm a filmmaker. So I think exposure is probably the most important thing.
Okay. Cool. 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 So, is there like, let's hear it. Is there a dream actor that you want to direct?
I really.
Wait, no, I rephrase that. Is there a cast? Like, what if you could put together your dream
Oh my
team cast?
gosh. I
What would
don't
that be?
know. That's a really interesting question. I have not actually thought about that. I would say my dream actor is Trevor Jackson from Grownish. Have you seen him?
Yes. Hmm.
Yeah, he was probably be my dream actor. Maybe Angela Bassett would be on there as well.
Hmm.
Who else
Hmm.
do I like? Lakeith Stanfield. I'm trying to think of other people that I really like. Zazie Beetz, the cast of Atlanta,
The cast of
essentially.
Atlanta. Okay,
Yeah,
that's good. That's a real good cast.
yeah, like people like that. Um,
Okay.
and I also, who else do I like? There's so many people. That's a really tough question. I would really have to sit down and think about that.
Okay, there we go. All right. So what movie made you say I want to direct?
Oh my goodness, Coming to America. That movie was one of my favorite movies. And I think the direction is incredible in that movie. I've loved it since I was 7 years old. So Coming to America.
Okay, that is a goodie. That is a goodie right there. A nice little throwback. Um, what color is the smoothie?
Let's say green.
I was hoping you would say that.
Oh, did I read your mind?
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah. Actually,
I
you
mean, I think
did.
directors have that gift of being able to read people's minds.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I was hoping you'd say. All right. Cool. 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 Now let's get rid of that up there. Let's. Oh, can I make this my reference layer? All right. So if you got offered a position, direct a big film, you would. We've talked about some of your favorite actors with the movie that got you into it. Um, any advice for anyone trying to walk the same path as you?
That's really good question. I'd say to take one step at a time and then also not be embarrassed of your early work because there's a lot
Uh-huh.
of short films I have out there. So let's just say there's a lot of short films I have out there that will never see the light of day. Um, so this is my second film. But just not to be embarrassed of the work that you create and knowing that once you do more and more, you're going to get better and better. But also being able to find a good team. For my first short film, Indigo Child, I did not have a good team. I'm just going to be honest. I had a great cinematographer. Shout out to Aaron Tucker. Um, but I didn't have a team. I don't know what happened. I was in film school. Things just didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. We had a skeleton crew, which basically means 5 people or less on the set every day. And that was hell. But definitely being able to have a really good team to support you, because you can't do these things alone. I know it seems like you can do these things alone, but it's not a one-man profession. So definitely being able to encourage your friends, your family, your loved ones to help you, but it's not a one-man show or one-lady show.
That's what's up. That's I think that's some really good fruitful advice right there. Bring that down some right here. There we go. Yeah, I like that one. All right. So after this one, do we already have one in the hole?
Yeah, we have a couple in the hold. One of them is about this woman who was a prostitute. It's actually a documentary.
Okay.
A woman who was a prostitute who decided, hey, I'm going to go to school. And she ended up going to get her bachelor's degree. Then she got her master's degree. And then she ended up finally getting her PhD. And now she's been a professor at Ohio State University for about over 20 years.
What? That's crazy progress. Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
Yeah, so that's going to be my next film documentary. And then after that, I have another film called Teddy in Love, which is about a man who has a romantic relationship with a teddy bear.
That is so spot on. That is so spot on. Because I get these little videos in my timeline of talking to people who are like in love with like themselves or in love with a hamster,
an object, yeah,
and marrying it and stuff. It's like that's so spot on.
Yeah, so I was definitely inspired by real life with that one, but just definitely the kind of the world we're in right now, where people are rejecting human companionship and human interaction.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of where that came from. But it's also kind of like similar to, have you seen Lars and the Real Girl?
No.
It's Lars and the Real Girl is about a man who has a romantic relationship with the sex doll. So it's kind of
okay. I didn't recognize the name, but I have seen that.
Yeah. So it's in the same vein, but not as obviously as sexual, because a teddy bear is, well, it can get sexual.
Yeah.
With the teddy bear, but it's not as sexual because it isn't a sex doll. So there is a little bit of innocence there, but not really. And it's also similar to her. But just this idea that people can have these relationships with these inanimate objects and feel fulfilled.
It's wild. Let me see here. Eyes, select them. We're going to expand this by 20, but I want a feather. Select. Where's my feather? Blur border. There we go. All right. So, what are? Well, no. Okay, I'm not ready for that. What's your goal with this film? What is the objective? What are you shooting for?
Shooting for a festival run. Not quite sure which festivals yet, because I've been asking people, but definitely some comedy festivals and some African-American festivals as well. But looking for a good solid festival run. I'm really excited about that. I'm a little nervous, but I'm also extremely excited. I think it's going to be a great short film that everyone can enjoy at a festival. And the programming will probably fit in with the programming, because normally the films are about 15 minutes for all the shorts for programming. A 15-minute short is ideal, but a 7-minute short just fits in there just perfectly. So hopefully I can get some more festivals because of that.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think I want to put, we're going to go up one more layer. Sorry, I'm trying to.
No, you're completely fine. You're doing a lot.
Oh, okay. That's why that's not doing what I want. All right, cool. So, is that like generally like what you go for to see if you can get it onto a tour, on the show run?
Yeah, that's basically what short people who do these festivals, I mean people like me, the thing that gets us out there is those festivals. So that's like our end goal, our distribution. It's our distribution.
Okay.
Distribution is really hard to explain, but on a smaller scale, distribution for us is showing these films at a film festival.
All right. So, all right, you're saying the distribution. So, what does that do for you? Is it about the prestige of it, getting awards for it, or is
Yeah,
that
it's about the prestige of it. It's also about getting your name out there.
okay? Okay. Put a little. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. All right. So I hope the idea is getting across that this smoothie is taking over his mind.
That's not what happens, but okay. It's actually a benign smoothie, which everybody was like, there's something in the smoothie. I'm like, no, there's nothing in the smoothie. Everyone thinks there's something in the smoothie. The hook is that the smoothie is just really good.
All right. Well, we'll say my little interpretation is what goes on in the imagination.
Oh, for sure. I think I'm open to all interpretations, because we kind of have an open ending with this film, so it's left up to your own imagination, which I think is a beautiful thing. Sometimes, not all the time.
Mhm.
Sometimes I hate open endings, but I think with this one, I think I really like the open ending.
Oh, I know I'm not a fan of open endings. I just recently watched some shows with Self, which will actually lead us into a segue here after I do this. All right, so go check out the GoFundMe. The link is in the chat. Go check it out over
Please check
there.
out the GoFundMe.
Open it up in another window because you want to stay here and watch us. At the same time, while we're hanging out doing this talk, please pledge. And if you can't pledge, share. Sharing is just as important as pledging to it. But also check out this commercial for my comic book. I do a book called Hot Shot. We are 14 issues in, and it's currently on Kickstarter right now as well.
So, starting off, I'm Mike Watson, aka Hotshot. I don't know how I got my powers, but I've been using them to save lives, just like my hero, Justice. I've done team ups, even saved the city once or twice. I couldn't save her. This hero's life, it's more than just me. But hey, great power, right? I chose this, to be more than a geek, a student, or even a friend, to be a hero. And I'm just getting started.
All right. So go over there and go check that out as well. Again, sharing or pledging is much appreciated. So now the segues will be into the second half of our show. What fandoms are you enjoying right now? Are you a movie lady, anime, comics, TV shows, books? What is your fandom?
I'm movie and television, but I've been watching a lot of trash TV lately.
Okay.
It's mind numbing, and like usually when I'm working on these type of projects, I don't need to watch something that's a little too heavy.
Mhm.
So I've been watching a lot of My Strange Addiction, Thousand Pound Sisters, things like that. Mind
All
numbing
right.
trash TV.
All right. All right. All right. Okay. So let me hit that. So what? Thousand Pound Sister? Hit us with it. What's that about?
It's about two sisters that used to weigh, I think, 500 pounds each, and they lost weight. And it's kind of about their families and their backgrounds. It's a really actually interesting show. It's a character study about two sisters that have been like best friends since they were children and just kind of their lives after losing weight.
Okay.
So I wouldn't consider that trash TV. It's more of like a, I guess, like a character study, but it is very goofy and silly because the whole entire family is very goofy and silly. But I would definitely consider My Strange Addiction trash TV.
All righty. Let me see. Yeah, I watched some of that stuff too. Like I was I get pulled into Love After Lockup.
Oh yeah, trash TV. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Love After Lockup. I've heard that. I've heard some good things about that show.
Good things indeed. These criminals we really be getting over here, man. And they be selling these people dreams. They be selling them dreams. And I be feeling so bad because everybody just wants to be loved at the end of the day, right? But they're fun. They're funny, and then you get them on there, and they're interesting stuff. But is there anything coming out movie wise that you are excited for?
Lately I've not been on the movie train. I really
No
am excited
problem.
about Sinners and the Oscars, with all those nominations. But beyond that, no, I'm not. I've kind of hopped off the movie train for a little bit. While I'm in pre-production, I kind of just focus on my own films.
Yeah, no problem. So that brings up a good thing to ask you. So Sinners has been getting snubbed and discarded by a lot of award shows and a lot of magazines and media, downplaying its greatness. But then all of a sudden it gets 16 award nominations for the Oscars. Do you feel that is genuine, or that perhaps maybe the Oscars are baiting us because they know it has a huge fan base and their numbers have been slipping, that they're trying to get more people to watch the Oscars?
That's a really good question. I think they're probably baiting us.
Mm-hmm.
Because how many, I wonder, out of those 16 nominations, how many are they really going to secure? I don't know. I mean, hopefully they get all 16. Hopefully they get 10, 8. I don't know. But I don't think that they're going to get all 16. And I think they're baiting us for sure.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because like I could see if these other media outlets and award shows weren't snubbing them. I could see if they were still getting nominated in other places and they were getting praises in other places. For them to be dog walked through all the media and downplayed on what the movie has accomplished, and then all of a sudden at the biggest night of all the award shows, they get 16 nominations.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky because it's the most the nominations that a film has ever gotten. It's
Yeah.
just I don't trust it. I know that sounds horrible. That sounds very cynical of me, but I don't trust it.
No, I'm right there with you. I do not trust it either. And I don't want to be a person that sits here and watches this show thinking like I don't expect them to win everything either. I don't. But I don't want them to get snubbed either. Like
Yeah, I don't want them to get snubbed and yeah, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect, but I don't want them to get snubbed to get all those nominations and not win anything. I think that would really rub me the wrong way. But also Hollywood,
yeah,
what do you expect?
I absolutely agree. It would rub me the wrong way. I'd be like I already don't believe in award shows because I was also have you let me ask you this one since you are a film curator. Um I was upset. So first off, this goes back to two other award nominated winners for the Oscars. I was upset that Denzel Washington won an Oscar for playing a hood dude, for just being
Oh, yeah.
a trash hoodlum, and he won an Oscar for that. When there are several roles this man has done that were Oscar worthy roles that he should have won for, but
Like
now he
Malcolm
gets
X.
Malcolm X, John Q. Like he's got the
So
roster.
many.
And then Halle Berry, who honestly I've
Yeah.
never seen in any type of award nominations role ever, and I could be wrong about that. I wasn't looking for her to be in one, but she gets an Oscar after she does a whole movie with that really graphic ass scene in it, where she's with Billy Bob Thornton, and she gets an Oscar for that, for also being like a trash mom in a movie and stuff, and that's what she gets an Oscar for.
Yeah.
Now, Taylor is in a movie called One Battle After Another, which
Yes, I've heard about that.
and it wasn't an Oscar. I forgot what it was, but it's a big
Was it a
award.
Critics' Choice Award?
Yeah, she won Best Supporting Actress for being this super over sexualized, sensual ass character who's worshipped by two different white guys, and is just every word out of her mouth is sex. Every word out of her mouth is sex, and she wins an award for this. And so I'm just like, how many times does the example have to hit us? Just like, and we're not supposed to believe you want to see the worst of us in these films. Because Tiana Taylor, I do enjoy her as an actress, but she hasn't been up for a bunch of different awards. She's not in the award-winning, running season or anything like that. But she is good. So for her to win this award for this portrayal when she's been many other characters is crazy.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. You're preaching to the choir.
Okay. All right. I wanted to make sure I'm not the only one seeing it, because I just think that is so wild.
No, it's usually those negative roles that they win the Oscars for, not the positive ones, not the ones to uplift the Black community. It's always the downtrodden prostitute or pimp or gangbanger.
Or what's her name? Oh, she's the comedian. I can't remember her name, but she was the mean as terrible mom.
Oh, you mean Monique?
Monique, she won an award for that.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
She was good in that role, though. It's just
look. I'm
saying
they didn't do the role.
Yeah. Yeah, Monique. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. I mean, not unfortunate that she won, but unfortunate that she got it for something that was so negative. Yeah, that's what happens all the time at the Oscars. That's the Oscars for you.
It's just crazy. And look at us wild when we pointed out, like, so we not supposed to see that.
I see it. You see it. There's people who see it. Just,
Absolutely.
We can't depend on the Oscars to give us, the light or the way into what is good and what is bad.
Yeah, we can't. Let me see here. Let me save this, please. All right. Well, I actually got this done faster than I thought I was going to get it done.
Oh, wow. That was quick.
Yeah, well, yeah. So once you told me about the movie, what you were making, I just instantly just popped in my head instantly. So I knew I wanted to offer it. Let me go here. I have one more thing to add in here, but this is yours to do what you want. You can have it. You can use this promo or just whatever. Like, I don't know, but it is yours to have and do whatever you want with it.
Thank you.
So let me get some. There we go. We're gonna go back to this. How much longer do you have on your GoFundMe?
I'm keeping it open until the last minute. So yeah, you can donate. But we have our so February 28th is probably the latest I would suggest you to donate. But yeah, we're having it open for a long time just to keep getting money for post-production. But I would say get it in by February 28th. But also sooner is better than later.
Yeah.
I would like you to donate now so that I can, feel comfortable and confident with fulfilling the production needs in terms of cast and crew. So as soon as possible, ideally, but I'm keeping it open.
All right. Y'all heard that. Get on over there. Pledge to it. Support it. Share it. Let other
Please
people know.
support it. And it doesn't matter how much, because a lot of people think, well, if I can't donate $100 or if I can't donate $50, that they won't donate at all. But $25 is a great solid number, or even $10 or $15. But $25 each adds up.
There we
So
go.
encouraging everyone to pledge $25.
All righty. Well, awesome. Oh shoot, I gotta put the chat. But well, here it is. This is the piece. It is completed.
Nice.
I will get this over to you. I also I recorded it, so I'll send you the process video.
Of course.
Once the episode is finished up on my YouTube channel, so you can share the link as an update on your GoFundMe and stuff.
Okay, fantastic.
Share away. So, all right, chat. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. You guys are pretty quiet, but I see you there. You're out there. Thank you. And you know what I talk about when we're talking about supporting these creators when they're making these projects? They're doing it with their own blood, sweat, and tears and trying to make it happen. So any love and support that you can throw their way, please do that. Like I said, any dollar amount helps. Every little bit adds to it. So don't get caught up in the idea that you need to donate $50 or $100. Like she was saying, $10, $15, $20 will do. Shoot. If all you got is $1 to give and you give that dollar, we will take that.
If all you have is $5, I'll take it.
We're not choosers. We give us what you can, and we will move the earth with it. But if you, for instance, don't have any money to donate and you want to help, share the GoFundMe. Go let other people know that it's out there. This is happening. That Maya is out here and she is trying to make a movie about these damn smoothies, and we want to see it. We want to make it happen, and let this traverse the world so people can see it and enjoy it as well. And that's all I got. I want to thank you for tuning in to this episode. This is probably the fastest I've ever got done with a piece. But so I hope you like it. I want to thank Maya for coming on here, spending time with us and hanging out and telling us about her story and her creation that she's working on. And as always, if you guys like what you saw here, please like, follow, and subscribe. And we will catch you on the next one. Later,
all right.
everybody. Later, good night.
I think that I should ask Mr. Watson. I think that I should ask Mr.